All right, welcome once again to Let's Talk Nigeria. My name is Ben.
Always listen.
And
at your service.
yes, at your beck and call.
At your
Your beck
service.
and call, you know. We are talking about everything that makes a nation
Anything that is a Niger factor.
you know, because we have Nigerian factor, you know. We have the world factor, but we have Nigerian
We have
factor.
Nigerian factor.
Do you know somebody said that three different people in the world, the white, the black, and the Nigerian. And it's very interesting. We are very different.
We said the way we call ourselves black, even the Americans they call ourselves black Americans.
They don't know what they are saying.
But
come and meet
their
Nigeria.
own black is different. Their own black.
Come and meet Nigeria.
We have white. It's true. We have white,
the black and Nigerian. So Nigerian can be white or black. It doesn't matter. It's just like Nigeria.
There is a
Nigerian gene.
Abino always, if I have known from Nigeria, if I imagine Abino from Nigeria for schools from they might, two of them might be Abino.
Don't worry. That's a
difference.
That's a difference.
The Nigerian factor.
Today we want to talk about education.
Education, either religious.
And now this is let me coin the topic. Church in education. Now, and church for education. Now, before
church in education and church for education.
Before it was church for education. You know, when our fathers went to school, the great like Awolowo, Ajayi, Kauda, Azikwe, and all the chiefs ruling us now, they went to free schools. And how did it happen? The missionaries came from abroad. You know, some came from Sweden, some from England, some from America. The Christian missionaries, you know, they came to preach the gospel of Jesus Christ. So when they were coming, they were not coming empty-handed. You know, they came with hospitals.
They brought something that will benefit you.
You know, that will make you listen to God. So they came with hospitals.
Education.
They brought education, health, and some ideas. You know, and they also brought some. They brought some of them.
Peace.
The peace, you know, this thing, all of those things that they came with it. But when you talk about one they brought, that is cool. You know, then when they brought it was free.
They made it
now,
free
not because it was actually free. They paid the price.
Sure.
No, they paid the price because they brought the teachers, the doctors, you know, all of those things, and they were teaching us. And our pastors were going to school. Our pastors right now.
They now invited the other religious.
Some of get education. Some of our allergies right now, pastors, they went to free school.
The missionary school.
They went to the missionary school. Let me tell you one that's very popular. CMS, grammar school. Christian missionary school, Christian missionary school, CMS. We have St. Simbas, we have Baptist Academy, we have Baptist Boys. We have a lot of missionary schools. We have Batch Freeman. All of those things were missionary schools. St. Gedris in Lagos. We have them in Calabar, in Bariga, all of those.
They came down and brought the system. They are bringing God to us. Something with education, health, and stuff like that.
Or let's say they put God inside book.
Inside book for us to read.
And they put God inside book for us to read. So when we started reading, started understanding God. And all of us were school. A lot of us went to
we enjoy schooling then.
We enjoy schooling. Our pastors, all of our pastors in Nigeria right now went to free schools, missionary schools. Do you understand? Now, the missionaries, they got tired of us. They got tired. So they started living that we were matured enough, and they made a very stupid mistake. They thought we were matured. We are not actually matured. So when they left the thing, they went back to their country. They now left it in the hands of our pastors right now. And I'm telling you now, it is now church in education. If you want right now, as you are talking to you now, jokes apart. Schools from church are the most expensive, unaffordable schools we have in Nigeria. Check them out.
It's not even only in the church. The religious schools now.
The religious schools now. We have more of them in church.
We
have more of them in church.
Each church is now.
Each church now, Redeemers, MFMR, Kenaland. Very soon, Deeper Life
now have a school. I was told they are now using the former Ayobo. It's now a boarding school.
Very soon they put up a university, University of Nigeria.
Where you go deep.
Deep in nothing. We have Anglican community has their own.
That's 7 days.
No, Adventist is different. I think their own is Ajayi Crowder University.
That's for Ajayi Crowder.
Yes.
They have Bangkok and their own from
We of
Seventh-day
Adventists. We have the Bowen, that is a Baptist.
So different.
We have different. And
it's not.
Go and do your research.
The game is now changing from church for school. It's now church in school.
And let's expand it. Church in schooling education, schooling business, not education business. Because then when the missionaries came, they did education business. I mean, they educated us.
They are not after the money.
But right now, church in schooling business.
Imagine then one of my family, a family member of mine told me that then even if you don't want to come to school because they are giving you food, they are even giving you food.
You will come to school.
You will come to school.
You will come to school. Right now, you want to go to a missionary school in Nigeria. I'm telling you, you must be one of the thieves in Nigeria to be able to school, or maybe you must have worked very, very hard, worked tirelessly.
You must have worked. It may not be hard, why you work.
So, but why you say, you just work and make money and go and throw them in. And one thing that aches our heart is that the church leaders that went to free schools, they could have talked with our government officials to do schools well in Nigeria. Right now, government schools are dead. In fact, ASU just resumed. What's ASU? Academic Staff Union of Nigerian University. They just resumed 2 days ago. They told us they suspended their strike. We don't know when they are going back, and I'm very sure very soon they will go back on strike. I mean, how can we run a semester for a year? A semester is supposed to be 3 months with exams.
3 or 4 months with exams.
3 months with exams. Because 3 months with exams. Or 3 months and 2 weeks. But right now in Nigeria, we run a semester for 8 months minus exams.
Imagine getting an admission in US and getting an admission in Nigeria at the same time. We both resume school in September. By March, the person in US is already in year 2, where you in Nigeria, you are still planning on finishing first semester 100 level.
We are planning for the exam because there's so much strike action. By the time the one in US has graduated as a master holder, you are in 600 level.
And he's thinking of his PhD, you are writing your project.
By the time he's thinking of his PhD, you are writing your project. By the time he's married with a kid, you are trying to serve at the age of 29 and 6 months years old.
Oh boy.
29 years and 6 months old, you are trying to serve. And so you now start for 1 year, now start looking for a job. By the time you are 32, you try to get a job, and the person in US that is 30 years, we have a PhD.
He's not even thinking of job now. He's not even working.
He's thinking of what can I do to better my society. And
while you are thinking, how will I get a job? Because even the jobs are now.
So please, our churches, we are begging you. We know you have to make money. We know. We know it's good to make money. See, we know because you buy fuel, you pay tax if you do at all. But please, church should be the point where people will run to.
Not run from.
Not run from. Because right now, the schools owned by churches in Nigeria are not affordable. They are not affordable. And I ask a question. If you want to be socially responsible in your society, why not do the things that will make people run to you? It will not be out of place if you record high number of scholarships into your university and secondary schools.
The funniest thing or the most interesting part what I usually say is I watched one interview with a pastor. He was saying that the schools, I forgot how he said that the schools then that don't have much people going to school. That most people like going to the firms to work and sell things. That now that everybody wants to go to school. I think that is even the most interesting part because then I remember when those people brought the education to Nigeria.
They were begging us to go to school.
They are begging us to go to school. Now, you don't need to beg people.
People want to go to school naturally.
People want to go to school naturally. They want to go to school now.
And that's why
even saying it's not expensive. Is it not expensive? Are they not paying the teachers then? As in the church that brought
education. Were they not paying the teachers?
The church that doesn't have the idea there. That let's take this thing to this country. And now they brought it.
And all of you went to
I think the church was paying it. You might think of how the
You
church.
might think it was free because you were not paying, but the church sent missionaries. They paid those missionaries. If they didn't pay them, they paid their family back home. Somebody paid. So I don't understand. But I watched one interview with the camp president. I'm going to say it because I watched the interview on STV. Camp president, Pastor Ayoreshi Dabo, said the guy has been, what are you doing with your friends? I know having universities are very expensive. He said, you see, they spend a lot of money to run the school. You understand? And they buy fuel, a lot of those things, they pay the lecturers. So maybe when Nigeria now stabilizes, when government now gives us light, then the fee will come down. And I ask a question: is it only light that makes school expensive?
The interesting thing is that in Nigeria is a country where normally it is what goes up surely must come down.
Nigeria, what goes
but
up?
In Nigeria, what goes up stays up. Now, when a pastor is saying that because everything is expensive in the country, there's no light, there's no good road, there's no this, there's no that. That's why the religious educational institution is expensive.
Very
now, my question is, the church. How do you run the church?
How do you run the church? How do you make church goable? How do you make it goable?
How do you make church inviting that people come?
If I, you know what I thought when the churches started school, I was very happy because I felt, yes, the glory that we have lost, in our education, the church will return it. I'm telling you, the church came and took it away. Man,
they're not even making education worse.
Making it worse.
Like I said one thing the last time, I said before things are not going vice versa. Before, countries were running into Nigeria to study. Ghanaians, Togolese, Liberians, they are coming into Nigeria to study.
Right now, Nigerians are
now they are not even coming. It is we Nigerians
are going to
who are now going there.
Can imagine
the number of Nigerians
going to Ghana, to Togo,
even not even Ghana. Ghana is really far. Togo here. Imagine number of Nigerians
going to Togo
are going to Togo.
Why? Because the churches don't have schools there. It is government that is running it. I know what I told my friends one day. I said, if you want to make school work in Nigeria, tell the churches to stop doing school. If they stop doing school, they will put their children in government schools. Their friends are the ones in the place of government. They will fight their government and they will repair our schools. Nigerians are crying about education.
What may I think is I don't know why Nigerian religious leaders are not helping matters. Maybe because their children are not schooling in
this country. They don't
country.
school here in this country.
Or they are afraid to talk. I know in US when some things happen, the pastors come out to talk.
They come out to talk.
They call
the leader to order.
And one pastor that is trying to talk,
we want to kill the guy.
Now other pastors
are saying
he's not that is not biblical.
In fact,
somebody pastor to talk.
Protest. But somebody said in my church, he said, you see, as a Christian, you must not be abusive. You see, another one said, you see, if he is so busy with the work of God, if you don't have time for protesting and political works. I said,
Now let's look at it. Let's go to the Bible for just a minute. If somebody, even when Jesus was on earth, he said he came to do his father's business.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
that we believe to be like church or ministry. And he was speaking against evil in that day.
They were selling and buying,
in the church.
In the synagogue there,
And
he got angry and started beating people out.
Do you know that he would tell the Pharisees, he would talk to them, doing evil, groups of bypass, all of those things. Then the Pharisees were the rulers then in the land.
I don't know why. So I don't know how some pastors read the Bible.
Maybe they read
we all understand English. You read the Bible, even though read it as a spiritual man, read it as a normal. You know that sometimes Jesus was angry about something that happened on ground.
In the society.
Not that he said is the.
Let's go because we will begin to go very.
The pastors are making me angry. Now let's go to church for education. Or church in education.
But now it is now church in education. They are just making money.
Even all churches are now having
And all churches are now having primary, secondary.
The most I love the way they now do the business. They don't go straight to university. They first start a
primary school or a crèche. They start from a crèche.
They say
a
a
primary,
playgroup, a crèche.
I just remember to bring the children.
After they are now like 30, 40,
they will the primary
section, then primary section. After 2 years, they now have secondary.
So when they have more money,
they now go and get a license to have the university.
Do you know that of recent I'm beginning to think that NUC, Nigerian University Commission, those people there, they are friends of our churches because they just
are church
approve
members.
Any university. They approve anything and they call it university. They approve anything.
Now let me say, if I'm a pastor now.
It is only in Nigeria that you will see a university that is just using the building with the secondary school. They call it university. We have one in K2 there. And then, what is wrong with us?
That's what I'm trying to say.
What is wrong with us?
The way things are not very wrong. It's like if I have a church of 100 members and one of my members is working in NUC, I'll just tell him the upstairs of the church, let's remove the roof and then clean it up and then put it on top and that will be school for management studies. Go and collect approval.
Let's talk Nigeria University.
It's not the money.
I'm telling you, money making venture. I'm telling you, you see the graduates, they really try. See, what we are saying, we are not trying to malign anybody.
It's meant to be church for education.
People should see that church is actually supporting education, not trying to make it fun. And you know that most of these churches, it is few of the members that can actually afford those school fees.
Now, let's go to the Bible. Jesus went about doing good.
No,
you are saying somewhere
and doing good.
Doing good in quote. Your good is you said you are trying to change the educational system.
I will make it.
We are making it expensive.
Very expensive.
That is.
And right now, do you know that the government schools are taking a cue from private schools?
Now they are not making it except from federal.
They are just coming to put up with ideas.
Now, no, they are not doing it in it. Before you pay 19,000, now you pay 27,000. Not as expensive as last year. I paid 10,000 to 250,000.
Like last year, they took the role models of government school now is church school in money. So, for example, government school is paying 25,000. You just look at a very role model church school like Covenant, they will just jack it up. So 350,000.
Covenant can pay 420 or 470.
Well, I mean,
at least it might not be up to 420.
Lagos State can do their own the way they like.
It might not be
anyway,
up to 470.
Next time we'll talk to you about many things because as we are here, we're only talking about the things that make Nigeria. So please, when you get to the post of position, please remember
just think straight.
Do things straight.
Because
there's no Nigerian way of doing it. When you have a good way of doing it. When next we see you,
much and thanks for watching. Thank you for
please send it to your friends. And we really love you.
Good job, this is don't think of Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Bye bye.